Hi, this is Darcy Kelly, and I am going to be doing another chart today. For those of you that use ABA, this was a project that I did for myself. I wanted to see if I could put my phone down when my son asked me a question. So we're going to look at the data that I collected over the course of 4 days. So I'm going to have two columns here. The first one is going to be that I put the phone down. I'm going to put this one, I want to put fail, which isn't very encouraging for me, but that's what I'm going to put. Now, what I was doing there, when you're in any given column, if you type in some numbers and hit the tab key, when you hit the enter key, it'll take you back where you were. So I use that as a little shortcut to enter my data really quickly. I like to separate out my data by putting a square around them. So let's see. We want to insert a chart. Let's look at some recommended charts. Most of the charts that we use are usually these typed up with dots, but we're going to try a chart like this today. So if I was going to use this in a publication, the colors wouldn't show up. So we need to make sure everything's in black and white. So I'm going to select the chart title, which I'm going to keep. The first thing we're always going to do is get rid of these lines. So I'm going to click on those just once. You're going to see they're all selected, and I'm going to hit the delete key. So now those are all gone. I also don't want this down here. I'd really like this to be to the right. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to right click. I'm going to click format, and I'm going to ask for it to be to the right. And it moves everything around, so that'll fit over there. And anytime I change anything here, you'll see that I just need to change here. Gotta learn how to type. See how it changed down here? So because we use this header data, it knows what to put here and here. So if we want this to say which day, and if we want this axis value to say something, we're going to click on the chart. There's a plus here. You can mouse over any of these and it'll show you what it's going to look like. We want the axis titles. So I'm going to check that. Let's just try that. Another key thing is this needs to be black. It's kind of dark gray right now. So let's click over on text options. The text fill, it's a dark gray. We're going to make it black. Now we can click on all the other elements that are the same or similar and change them to black all at once. That's a lot faster. We also want to change the axes. So to do that, again, we can change everything to black text. But we also need these lines to show So let's work on that. The axis options, the paint, the fill and line. We don't want there to be a fill because that would fill the whole box. What we're concerned with is the line. We want it to be black. And then we want to look at the axis options, the tick marks. So we have those on the outside. Let's try and see if we switch it. That works. In another video, I'll teach you how to change how far apart these lines are, but for now, this will work. We're going to do the same thing for this one. I want the line to be black. And we want tick marks on the outside. Now see there, it didn't work. So we're going to switch it. And that worked. The last thing is, these won't show up. It looks like this is still blue to me. Let's check. Yep. There we go. These colors won't show up. They'll look too similar in black and white. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a solid line for the border. And for the fill, we're going to use a pattern. And you can use whatever pattern you want. We just want to make sure that it's something that looks different. And it changed this here as well. So this will be very visible on any document if it had to be photocopied. So the last thing we're going to want to do is when we can select anywhere, there's going to be a gray line around this. We would like to get rid of that. So we're going to click on chart options, the colors. We want no line for the border. And there, that line is gone. In another video, we told you how to copy this. You can select this, click copy, and when you want to paste it, use the paste function as a picture to make sure that it posts just as a picture. Otherwise, people could modify your work, and you don't want that. I'm going to put a border around because I think that'll look a little bit more clear. And that's all. Thank you for watching.